Hey Reddit.
People who can express themselves clearly and make themselves understood whenever you open your mouth. How the hell do you do that?
Stop being so rude. For more videos, like and subscribe.
I was going to say, make sure you use the right words, but actually it's make sure you use the right words for the right audience. Not everyone is at the same level of comprehension. So knowing what works for who is one huge hurdle to get over first.
Not only words, but the complexity as well. You can dumb things down, but your conversation partner can't just become more intelligent, educated.
Well said. I work as a software developer. And sometimes, a non-technical person will ask a coworker a question. They will give a 10-minute speech about the history of the answer. I usually have to interrupt them, give the person a 7-word answer, and they're usually satisfied and walk away. Also doesn't help that English isn't their first language. Dash 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 dash.
I'm better at expressing how I feel now than when I was younger. For me personally, formal higher education actually helped a lot. Spending multiple hours a day hearing other people discuss and express relatively complex thoughts made it easier to find ways to express my own thoughts.
I find that listening to well-researched podcasts made by intelligent people achieve the same thing. I'm looking at you. This American Life, Freakonomics, and Radiolab among others.
I'm the same way. And also, getting into discussions about your thoughts either in a class discussion or writing papers defending a point of view goes a really long way towards giving you the tools to understand what you need to convey to get your POV understood.
Practice. Arguments help as well. Debating skills are actually quite useful in being able to articulate what you're feeling into actual words. It's not uncommon for even well-spoken people to fall apart when they are under pressure. They can think of what to say before and after, but when they're under the gun they can't spit it out. Practice makes perfect.
Years of training with shampoos not wasted.
Reading helps too. It helps you to learn the nuances of the language. We all know the great scene in Dead Poets Society. So avoid using the word very because it's lazy. A man is not very tired. He is exhausted. Don't use very sad. Use morose. Language was invented for one reason. Boys, to woo women, and in that endeavor, laziness will not do. It also won't do in your essays. Reading helps you learn those words that have those specific meanings. And this can help you get your point across more accurately with less ambiguity. You still need the practice in actually talking about something on the spot. As the above post said, armed with the vocabulary and the ability, nothing can stop you.
Read a lot. It gives people a much better command of language and a broader library of ideas to draw from when expressing their own thoughts. On the other hand, as Steve Martin said, some people have a way with words. Other people not have way.
Reading helps, but there's an auditory component that's important. Most people talk too fast. They talk faster than they think. I'd say listen to baseball commentary for great examples of people who speak. Also, don't rehearse in your head. Have a bullet point. You're more likely to trip up if you had exact phrasing mapped out in your head.
Explain something the way you would want it explained to you.
Same things with being funny. I just say the things that make me laugh, and most of the time it makes others laugh.
Learn how to listen.
I forget where I read it, but I've got this quote written on a post-it note on my desk. Change the way I interact with others. Listen with the intent to understand, not respond.
Moreover, how can you not cry when you argue?
It's a mindset. You are not arguing against the other person. Both of you are having a discussion about a topic. You are not under attack. Even if it's about a behavior of yours, it's not about you as a person. The behavior you displayed is the topic. There's no need to feel attacked. And therefore there's no need to cry. If someone actually attacks you as a person, don't argue. You can't win.
Read a lot, especially nonfiction. No one is born articulate. As with everything, you learn from seeing good examples of other people explaining themselves clearly. Bad examples also help you see what not to do. We've all read muddled articles and had that one professor who can speak for an hour and not get a single point across.
Can you recommend some of nonfiction books?
I am introvert. Tried to force myself to be extrovert. Didn't work, so after some time I realized few things. I can take time to collect my thoughts and answer as clearly as I can. Less words are always better, if they convey the message clearly. This is very easy mindset to get into. It also doesn't drain me because this is how I am. In my career I have always been offered management, leading role very early, and I think this is the reason why. My answers and directions make sense. Are easy to understand and easy to follow according to my boss's coworkers.
Do you mean why waste time say lot word when less word do trick?
If you make a habit of typing clearly, eloquently, and with proper grammar, it will influence the way you think. If you type like every letter as a Herculean effort, and your life depends on sending that text quickly, then that's how you will express yourself generally as well. Review everything you write.